So again, welcome everybody to the stream. Today we are actually going to be doing something really interesting. If you see the description down below, we're actually playing Minecraft today. If you are on Instagram, you have probably seen posts of Minecraft tutorials on how to do cool builds like castles, bridges, the portal designs, and so on. And what we're going to be doing today here in the stream is trying to make as many different builds as we can during the stream. I've set up an overlay and I'm going to jump right into it. There we go. So I've set up an overlay so that we are seeing an image of the word designing, and which is right above here. And I will be placing the username of the designer right below so you guys can check them out as well. So you'll see both the picture of what we're trying to build and the username of the designer. So let's get to it. So I'm gonna go ahead and create a brand new world for this. I'm gonna go ahead and call it tutorials, and this is gonna be a creative world. It is not gonna be our, regular survival mode, because what we're gonna try to do, like I said before, is just build, and we don't really need anything like the day cycles or anything like that going on. So our creative mode should be over the world. And I'm gonna take a second here to put up the picture in our overlay of what it is that we're gonna be building. I'm gonna toggle it on. It is a small replicate of a globe. If you ever seen these, that's cool. If you're taking any history classes, you've probably seen these. And right now I'm just trying to, in our creative world, which is filled with trees, I'm just trying to look for a, sort of a prairie sort of place that we can actually have. Last but not least, I'm gonna go ahead and start a timer. And there it is. Called a step, but it's actually a slab. There we go. So let's fetch this guy here. So we'll actually start this with okay. This sort of cross structure, that's sort of what he laid out. Oh, there we go. That's exactly the shape that we want. And then he lays out his first base of glass. So he goes for a very dark blue here. And if you guys see the image, I'm just gonna jump to stream a little bit. If you guys see the image, you can see there's a contrast actually from, you'll see he uses both like dark blue glass, and so you can see we have sort of the bottom half of our globe already done, and it's only been almost 10 minutes. So it really is a starter's. It really is a starter's tutorial. There isn't much to it, so let's keep on doing that. Okay, so these are on the inside. So you think I have a feeling I have forgotten about some of the wooden blocks. Yes, I am correct. So we ended up with this stair with only these blocks. So next layer, let's go ahead and build it. Definitely a little bit more tricky. So, okay, so we have the inside blocks here. Oh, so actually this layer, it goes ahead and says 5 blocks. 3 times, sorry. Try to get back to the game. So this layer actually says 3 times. So it seems to me like we need to build it 2 more times here. So stack up these blocks. Okay, and stack them up one more time. That's like I was seeing the next layer, and I'm missing some layers. This looks really high up. This is why. so it's very close to completion. So here's what the tutorial says about the green blocks. He just goes ahead and says replace a few blocks with green and light blue glass. Add your interior and you are done. If you want to see more, yeah, he just shows his tutorials. But you know what? For a first build, so this is what it looks like at night. It makes for a really cool effect as you have all the glass and all the liners lining up on the inside. Okay, really cool first tutorial. There we go. So this is a take on a survival house. So what does a survival house means? If you were to play in an actual survival game, an actual survival mode for Minecraft, this would be just a type of house that has sort of everything packed in. So it has all your chests for all your loots and everything that we've gotten so far. Technically, it would be very advantageous if you were in a survival game to play this over here, because you have very good access to different caves and different mine shafts. So it would be like a very good center point. So let's just pretend we're actually playing survival mode and build it here. So let's get rid of all this material that we placed right here, because we're probably gonna need very different stuff for this one. Gonna go ahead and get some cobblestone going for some first level. If I'm being honest, like this one seems a lot less tricky than the globe. Just because it's a lot more straightforward. Like it's less artisty. It's it has a lot less art to it. It looks like, I think these tutorials are actually really cool to build. Just because you get a different perspective of what they look like. You just don't see them in a post on Instagram. You actually see them built. So it's even cooler in my opinion. I wonder, what do I do if I don't want these two to merge? Okay, let's just keep on moving. Let's go to the next layer. That's our very first layer. Oh, look at that. He actually starts building the stairs here. Oh, so this is why we have the stairs here on the let's just keep on going. So he does add the rest of the stairs here. And he goes really fancy with a combination of the glass block and the glass paint. I am seeing that the slabs that we use on the floor, it just started raining. Beg your pardon? It just started raining. Do you have your full attention, Mr. Zuckerberg? No. Excuse me? Do you think I deserve your full attention? No. You don't have my attention, you have minimal amounts. The rest of my attention are back in the offices of Facebook, where we are doing things where no one in this room, especially your clients, are intellectually and creatively capable of doing. Oh, while I was in my monologue, I forgot. They actually added a door here, so we're gonna need to add that door. Okay, so he goes fancy now with the stairs, and he starts adding stairs to the outside of it. He does put in a disclaimer, this is the most complicated part. Let's just look for stairs here. And I'm pretty sure, oh look at that, so we actually have the spruce stairs here. So he adds another layer here for the inside wall. Locks it up, not the door, but the top of the wall. And he extends this one layer. We need the stairs here. So let's see what he does here. Okay, I think that looks about right. And we sort of need to replicate. Okay. it off right here. This guy must be an architect or something. Look at that. Okay, and at this point, it is looking really nice. Add the interior and decorations. Decorate with lanterns and plants. Let's do that just like we did with the last one. Let's actually enter our survival house, and this looks nice. Let's add a bed. I think it looks really nice. And 27 minutes. 27 minutes. It was actually a lot faster than the globe. And let's actually set the mood. Okay, so early afternoon. It actually looks really nice. I really like how it turned out. It was about 27 minutes to make, with all the ambience and environments, tweaking it here and there. We got to around 30 minutes, which is similar to the globe. So that's sort of what I expected. And yeah, overall I think it looks really good. There we go. So this one is a bit more challenging. It's more of a medieval castle kind of build. It will definitely take a little bit more time, I expect. Last couple of builds were about 30 minutes or so. I do expect to be on this one for like 40-45 minutes. So you can see it right there. It does look a little bit challenging. I don't think this one has a step-by-step, so things do get a little more complicated. What I'll have on my screen is actually a blown-up picture of the build, and I'll see what it looks like from the inside and whatnot, and try and replicate it as we go. So I still think it's going to be really fun to do it. Let's try and learn from our past builds and try and replicate the environment as well. So I think that also gives it a really good look. There's not be enough grass breaking. I think this space should be good enough. If we need a little bit more, then we'll just clear out a little bit more. So I'm just sort of going to start building on the outside here. Okay, so let's start working continuity and our lantern. This is what that corner column looks like. Maybe they don't have with our spruce log. Double stack. And our lantern. There we go. So this is what the sort of outside frame is supposed to look like. I think the rest of the build just continues right here. There is sort of an offset to this log and the inside logs. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a guess that the inside logs are actually aligned with here. So some cobblestone, and we'll just alternate it with our bricks here. And it really doesn't matter what order it is. And the fences. This, and this. That's about right. Walls. And our fences. And let's just use some slabs to connect it. Okay. So you can see it's starting to look a lot more like our build right here. Maybe this is a little bit more upset than we needed it to. Doesn't matter. We're just trying to go for as close as a look as we can. That's fine. So let's start here with sort of an inside structure to this, as I'm noticing right now. But what we'll do is we'll just fill everything out with quartz. that should solve it. So there's more of an offset to but let's not get too intricate for the sake of time. And just fill this up with quartz. It will, of course, not give it the same effect that it has on the picture. It might look a little bit different. And it's sort of the same deal with you know, with the slabs. Let's just put it a very convenient place where we can access it quickly. Sort of the same deal with you know, the blocks on the outside. We just want to give it sort of a scattered look. Slabs are, and I think this is where symmetry problem is gonna screw us over a bit. So let's just make it 2 by 2. The rest of the builds, let's go ahead and lay the slabs here. And those look exactly like it, but very, very, very close. And so we're almost coming to the end of this build. Let's actually make the sides here. Make these from the inside. I think I'd make this a little bit higher than intended. Okay, so it's starting to look a lot better. You agree? So let's just get the lantern and the fences. And let's just get a little bit of polish in here. Make the lantern here droop a little bit. You're always trying to go for that easy portrayal things. They're not always as easy as they look. So maybe a couple more here. This is what we ended up with. You guys can take a look at the picture. You guys can take a look at the picture right here above. You can compare it to my build. Again, I didn't have step-by-step for this one. I think overall turned out pretty good. Let's make it a scenic environment. Let's try to change the day. Do daylight cycle, and let's turn that into false, or actually we want that to be true. So game rule, do daylight cycle, true. And now let's go ahead and time set 12,000. Probably want to make it a little bit later. 16,000 was night last time, so oh man, 14,000 is too much. Let's go for 13,000. And that is that nice afternoon look I was going for. And let's turn back to our stream. And there we go, 45 minutes. That's sort of around the same time I predicted. I really enjoyed doing this last build. The fact that I didn't have sub-by-subs and I had to do it right from the image makes it a little bit more challenging. But yeah, those are the 3 builds we're going to be doing today. I had a 4th build, but I don't think we're going to have time for it. We're already at the 2-hour mark on our stream. So I think I'm going to call it a day. Thank you guys so much for joining. I'm going to go ahead and stop our timer here. And I'll jump into sort of this chatting scene. So thank you everyone so much for joining the stream. Thank you guys for being here. I do plan to be doing these a little bit in the future. This Minecraft Monday thing sort of starting this year. I'm gonna plan to be playing Minecraft every Monday, so I'm gonna change that into the schedule so you guys can see it. Usually live at 8 p.m. Eastern time, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So make sure you're here to tune in. And yeah, hope you enjoyed the stream, and thank you guys so much for watching. Peace.